the video you're watching now was almost never going to come out. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video at Pigweed Farms. Before we get into today's video, I just want to go through and thank each and every one of you that watches these videos. I want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. If you don't mind, keep it up. We're trying to grow this channel, guys, and we have some really interesting content that y'all are not going to want to miss coming up. So, guys, thanks for watching, and thank the Lord for this beautiful day today. We have been having amazing weather, in my opinion, amazing weather in South Alabama right now. Some people don't think so because it's still kind of hot, but it beats the 105 degrees outside. I mean, right now it is 75 degrees, pretty good amount of humidity, but we're thankful. We're in the shade. Guys, today we are hauling scrap metal. Y'all have never seen us do that on this channel, but we're doing it today because we have some projects coming up that need to be done. So today we are hauling. I had two people that said they had some junk at their house. I went the night before last and got some, and then went last night and got the rest. And then we got some stuff around the house we're going to haul today. So first load, we got 4 washing machines, 2 grills, which one of the grills is coming off, a bunch of weed eaters, 4 lawnmowers, an air compressor, and a tiller that's blowed up. That's a lot. And some ceiling fans. Forgot about ceiling fans. So today, that's what we're doing at Pigweed Farms. I'm hoping to get enough money to be able to build our fences and get some IBC totes. I got some plans with IBC totes that I want to make come true. So we just thank the Lord for the opportunity to be doing this today and see how it turns out. We are going to snatch these batteries out. Batteries bring good money at the scrapyard. But I was going to pull the tires off. Before anybody says that, I pulled the tires off of this one. I pulled the bolt out of that one and hit it and hit it and hit it, and it never came off. So I'm not pulling the tires off the rest of them. We'll get docked a little bit for that. But put that bolt back in before somebody runs it over. But these are vintage lawnmowers. Too bad they're wore slap out. So I'm gonna snatch these batteries out of here real quick if they'll come, and snatch them out. We'll throw them in the bed of the truck for right now. I got some more batteries that can go with them later. Batteries are a hot item. I think they bring. I think last time I sold batteries was like 10 or 12 cents a pound. So, but scrap right now where we're at is bringing 5.5 cents a pound, and for household appliances, and then scrap iron is bringing, I think, 6 cents a pound. So, guys, we'll pick y'all back up here in a little bit when we get to hauling. I'm about to call a couple more places to see if they're bringing any more money. I called one that we always use, and they're the ones bringing 5.5 a pound for household. And I called another one, he's bringing 5 a pound. And it's a little bit further drive, so we're going to go with a closer drive. I'm going to call one more place. We got one more scrapyard to call. So, guys, thanks for watching. We'll pick y'all back up when Dad gets here. He's at Grandfather's Day today, so we are going to wait for him. Always waiting on Dad. But don't worry, Dad. We got plenty of time today. So, thanks for watching, guys. All right, guys, it is the next day. We got done yesterday, And before I was going to go through the prices and how much scrap we sold to end off yesterday's video. And yes, the video you're watching now was almost never going to come out, because when we went to leave the scrapyard with the last load, I actually left the GoPro, the camera I'm filming on right now, the one I film every video I make on, fell off the side of the truck and I didn't know it, and it got left in the scrapyard. So I got all the way down to Royal King to get some chicken feed, and got out of the truck. I'm like, something's missing. You know, something is missing. So I was like, whatever. Well, it's my GoPro. Maybe it fell down in the back seat. And got in, Royal King was walking around, went to get chicken feed, and I went, my GoPro ain't in the back seat. It's in the scrapyard. My camera is in the scrapyard. So I called Dad. I'm like, look, this is what happened. And I said, the amount of money that we made today is now a loss, because now I got to buy a new camera. And Mara called me. I talked to her. Ended up calling them. Now, they close at 4 o'clock. Scrapyard does. This was currently like 4:30. Didn't expect to get a call. I was expecting it done got run over 27 times. I thought excavator done scooped it up. I called them. They answered. It was like, hey, it's going to be around 5 o'clock before we can go look. I said, okay, that's fine. And before I could make it to the register, they called me back and said, hey, we found your camera. And we got good news. It hasn't been run over. It hasn't been touched. They're guessing it's laid in the same spot. They were like, it's laid in the same spot. You know, it hasn't been touched. I said, awesome. So we got the camera back. And now we are finishing yesterday's video. So we took 3 loads yesterday. All 3 loads. For a total of 5,860 pounds of scrap metal. Now, most of that was home appliances. There was, 5 washing machine and dryers. There was 4 big ride-on lawnmowers, 2 refrigerators, hot water heater, and then we hauled, there were 6 washing machines and dryers. And then we hauled off our cow trailer because it was no good. So all of that is a grand total of 5,860 pounds. Now the scrapyard, and before we go any further, if you live in the Dothan, Alabama area and you need to sell scrap, M Finger Steel is a place to go. They're the nicest people ever. Most scrapyard, you call them and say, hey, we lost our camera there. Can you go see? They're going to tell you no. Or they'll tell you, yeah, we'll go look for it, and then they never do. So M Finger Steel, y'all are awesome. So at this steel, at the scrapyard that we took, I didn't know this, but from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock every day that they're open, you get an extra 25 cents per 100 pounds. So the 2 loads that we took, the first load and the last load, we got 5.5 cents per pound. And then on the second load we took it between 1 and 3, which was the cow trailer, and we got 5 3/4 cents a pound. So there's a little bit of money to be made if you have the stuff to do it. Like if you have the weight. Weight is the biggest thing. So our first load was $116. Our second load, which was the cow trailer, which was $136. And our last load was $74. So we got right at $330 for the day. And most people wouldn't tell you that. People wouldn't be like, yeah, we made this. I don't care. I mean, we're using this money right here to go toward our rotational grazing, which is what we're about to go work on in the next video. So guys, thanks for watching. And remember, if you have to sell scrap, M Finger Steel in Dothan, Alabama is the place to do it. I try to sell there every time we do sell. I think the last time I sold scrap, we went to another place just because M Finger wasn't open. They're not open on Saturdays. Let me make sure of that before. Saturday and Sundays they are closed, but they're open from 7:30 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Used to they were open on Saturdays, and they used to be open till 5 o'clock. But I understand, I wouldn't be one to work Saturdays either. But guys, we got her sold. We're done with scrap metal for right now. We also have one more thing to sell. I don't know if it'll be included in this video or not, but we are selling Bruce. If you don't know Bruce, he is our miniature Zebu bull that we've raised from a baby all the way up, and he has just gotten to the point where you cannot go in the pasture with him. So it's a big headache to deal with every time you have to go into the pasture. I mean, I can't even, like with Mara and Dad and them, he don't bother them as much. Or they can go out there and stand next to the fence. He don't care. If I go out there in the side-by-side, if I go out there in my pickup truck, he tries to tear the truck up. He tries to tear side-by-side up. And I don't dare go in the pasture with him without some form of transportation. Because I don't run. Like, I am dealing with, I slept wrong last night, and my back is absolutely, like, done. But, guys, that is what we made. So, with that, and so with the money we made off of this and the money we make off of Bruce, we're building our rotational grazing pens and more. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you share. So we're trying to grow this channel. I haven't made a goal for the end of the year. I would like to be around 5,000 subs by the end of the year. So guys, y'all share it, share it, share it. We thank each and every one of you for watching these videos. Remember, Jesus loves you. Jesus was so good to us yesterday, because we got what we needed to build our fences. That was all I asked for when I prayed about it. I said, God, if you'll just give me enough to build these fences and be able to do a couple other things that we need to do in order to properly rotationally graze our sheep, I said, I will be content with that. And let me tell you, I am overjoyed with what we got. So always be thankful for what you get. Always be thankful for the good and the bad. So guys, thanks for watching. Remember, Jesus loves you, and we will see you on the next one.